What's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Unbiased Gamer back here with another video. So yeah, man, you guys know, man, I have been covering things all Dragon Ball, basically. Not every two things like, heroes and stuff like that. I'm not worrying about that pretty much with the games though. But you guys know, man, we did get the major reveal of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So as you guys know, man, very nostalgia classic title, man. You growing up playing DBZ, you would have had to have played it. And for me, personally, I had pretty fun with the games, but different experiences maybe from, different people. So first, I want to go ahead, go through the trailer. You probably have seen this already, and then just give you guys my initial thoughts and everything about it. So let's go ahead and blow it up here, and we're just going to play it, man. So of course, you see the old graphics, man, old PS2 graphics. And that TV is a great representation of how we played Dragon Ball Z back then. So you guys know, man, we had these box TVs, man, and people don't know nothing about that. People don't know nothing about the knob TVs and nothing. Then of course we get this right here. Here he goes and transform to blue. Get ready for battle. See your boy Goku. Alright, I just want to stop it there. Or even, let me go back a little bit. Get my boy Kakaroto right there. Okay, good. We'll leave it at there. So yes, let's go ahead and talk about this, man. So, as someone you guys know already who has spent a decent amount of money in a Dragon Ball Z gacha that I play, as you guys know, with Legends, and I spent a little bit in Dokkan, but not on my free-to-play accounts that I'm currently on now. So speaking of that should already tell you I pretty much love Dragon Ball Z. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, but what people got to understand, I'm not one of those fanboys who are blinded by things that DBZ do and won't call them out for it. The up saying fan service, the up saying certain games I will not touch, and so on and so forth. So let's go into the game, because this is the game that slotted in for another game because of what they have. So first things first, I just want to give kudos to Namco Bandai, because they have chosen a better route to name their game. Now, this is one game I'm just going to tell you that I stayed away from. So as you guys know, I do not upload zero Xenoverse content at all, period. And as you guys got to understand, that game is a terrible monetization practice along with gameplay. And when I tell you about that, a lot of these fighting games start off with a small roster, and then of course they gradually become bigger with DLC and different mechanics. If you may not have this move or may not have that move, you may be at a disadvantage. But not saying you can't have fun with it, but it is not balanced per se. So I would say when Xenoverse 1 or Xenoverse 2 first came out, you probably could have had a fun time then. The play with your homies battles were okay, but the one-on-one battles were the funnest parts of them. But as time go past, broken skills, broken souls, etc., and a lot of this stuff was paid. So like I said, aside from it's been not close to a gacha, they have had one of the very longest DLCs of a modern title to date. Xenoverse 2 still getting DLC to this date. I think they're getting Superhero next, with Orange, Piccolo, and some other people. So I'm saying it's crazy. So I can only imagine people who have to buy all of that. Now, it's not as bad as playing a gacha, spending so much on different things, but that's depending on if you did not spend. Let alone the experience is totally different, so I will not compare the two games. But yes, kudos to them, because instead of them coming out with a Xenoverse 3, they'll be able to say, hey, we're not going to call it Xenoverse 3. We're going to give you guys Budokai Tenkaichi 4 instead. And mainly because who knows if it's going to play similarly to the old Budokai Tenkaichi ways. I don't think so. I believe it's just going to play similarly to Xenoverse because that's already made. Now, graphically, I think they're going to take a different graphical approach. Just by looking at this Goku, I haven't looked at Xenoverse too much in a long time, so I don't remember how it looks like. But I've seen it on, PS5, PC, etc. I mean, the game looks pretty good. I don't think it looks bad, but graphically, I don't know how they're going to render it, in-game engine. But we're not going to take this as a product. This could just be something else. We don't know if it's in engine or not. But how the roster is going to look day one, where it's going to stop at. It's going to stop at Beerus, and then the rest is DLC. Or if it's going to stop at the tournament power, then the rest is DLC. Is GT going to be included? GT has always been included in all the Budokai series games when they first started promoting the title. And it's still promoted heavily in all Dragon Ball Z games. So I'm pretty sure they will be a presence. But are they going to be a part of the day one purchase? Or are they going to be a DLC? So a lot of people are already saying that, with these games, you got some potential red flags, and that's just amongst DBZ titles. So a lot of people will tell you up in front, like I just said, they don't play Xenoverse at all. They don't download all the DLC. They don't have the game, blah, 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 or have played it, don't play it anymore. But they're excited about Tenkaichi 4. I'm sorry to tell you, the games play nearly the same. Besides the beam struggles and some of the other mechanics that we had back in the PS2 days, you're not missing too much from what we had. And, like I said, it's just a nostalgia thing because personally, if you ask me, you have two different titles from that age. You have Budokai by itself, and then, of course, you have Budokai Tenkaichi. Now, Tenkaichi gave you a little bit more freedom to move your character around because it wasn't a left to right, side screen, but it was an easier game to play. Tenkaichi, you had to have a little bit more skill to, beat your opponent. And, of course, they had other little features that made it a little bit above just the regular Budokai series. But the thing is, it wasn't too much different from that one, because if you look at a side-by-side comparison, the only thing it had was just that movement around. A lot of the moves were basically damn near the same. One was, if I just looked at it not too long ago, a comparison between Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4. He has the same attack move in both games. And nothing changed. The animation is clearly the same. And he was doing it on Omega Shenron. But yeah, man, I don't know what people's going to get out of this. I think they're just trying to see what this trailer going to do. What's the buzz going to be with it, and who's going to be hyped about it. See, me, I don't get too many hypes on a lot of these remakes or projects because a lot of them are dead for a reason. So I want to see what else they're going to bring to this game. So hopefully we get some more developments, maybe more trailers, more other things of them saying this is how the game is going to play. Is it going to be old style, or is it going to be, like I said, Xenoverse style? And yeah, man, more news on that. Now me, like I said, if they come out with a good console Dragon Ball game, I think I'll gladly play it. And I don't mind playing it because you guys see I play Legends, and sometimes that game get on my nerves, and you guys know I'm not going to summon for everything on there, but I have no problem with playing Tenkaichi. But of course, Tenkaichi's was not without its flaws. So what people gotta understand, it's not a masterpiece, but it was not this addictive drug as people make it to seem. It was just the best DBZ game out at that time, and it was hyped up to be that particular title. I really honestly don't think, if you want to look at Tenkaichi series, that it wasn't really that great, because it didn't really have anything to compete with this within its own titles. But some people say they like 2 over 3. Some people like 3 over 2. I would honestly tell you 2 was better than 3. The only thing 3 has, like as it should, is the more people on the roster. That's it. But you know, we'll see. Like I said, how they do it, how many characters, who is going to be starting off. Then of course we're getting into the milking of the DLCs. It's gonna happen. There's no way around it. They have to do it that way. That's just how they do it in fighting games, to try to get back. Now, that would surprise us if they added, because you guys know we're gonna have 6 and 7 Gokus and 6 Vegetas. That's just how it's gonna be. It's a Dragon Ball game. But we'll see how they piece it together, man. And you know, some people are already throwing in fan made stuff. You know, people also want manga stuff, which is that is official. But we're not gonna get any manga things in the game. People are already talking about heroes. We're not gonna get any heroes. Of course, you still gotta understand, you know, the licensing thing. So I don't think they're gonna license those two in a video game, because we still don't have those things in Legends nor in Dokkan either. So, or Xenoverse. So the expectations that people have for this game is pretty high a little bit, but those are amongst Dragon Ball fans that don't understand the totality of what's to come. I keep in my expectations normal because I know who Namco Bandai is. So people got to understand Namco Bandai is not one of those type of companies. They love money. It is not the craftsmanship. I just told you guys in my last video, if you watched me, about the Dragon Ball Legends Ultra Rose reveal. I'm not thrilled about that. Go watch that video. But again, thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. Like I said, I wanted to cover this game because, you know, a lot of hype is the sound about it, and I have covered a lot of Dragon Ball content. A lot of people may have, you know, looked from an input and say, hey, why he ain't posted the Tenkaichi 4 trailer like that, or even spoke about it or anything like that? Because like I said, I'm not really hype. I'm not going to be screaming and giving fake reactions. You're not going to get that here. Oh my God, look, oh my God. I'm not going to do that. Even when I've seen games that I wanted to come out, like I remember when the Xenoblade 3 first came out and some other titles that I had highly anticipated, I don't scream and oohs and ahs. I just look at it and be like, all right, man, that was hard. I got to pick that up when it first comes out. I don't do fake reactions. So you guys not going to get that out of me. But if we ever do some things live and we do some things live together and we just come into it, you know what I mean? We may just look at it. But nothing really excites me too much with these games. We've been playing them for so long. And like I said, I grew up playing this game. So this is not somebody who has never played this title. This is somebody who grew up playing this game 4 or 5 hours a day with, you know, friends and family, having fun. So I like it in that nostalgia memory. Let me know your guys comments in the comment section. Are you excited about this reveal? You know, what are your expectations of what they're going to bring? Like I said, keep your expectations tempered, because don't expect too much from Namco Bandai. They're going to release a product, but they're going to release it their way, not yours. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day.